Hi, I'm Mark Matthews with Scarpa North America. We're here at the North American headquarters in Boulder, Colorado, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about our new trail running collection for spring 2020. These products will launch in January of 2020, so be on the lookout. First one I want to talk about is the Spin Ultra. Spin Ultra is an award-winning shoe that we won awards in both Outside Magazine and Trail Runner at Editor's Choice this past spring. We're happy to add additional colorways for spring 2020. So this one right here is a brand new colorway that we'll be launching. To talk more about the specifics of the product, first I want to talk about the upper. The upper is made of lightweight fabric and welded PU overlays. It also features an external TPU toe cap, which gives really good protection in the front for bumping your toes on rocks and things like that if you're going longer distances. So really good protection in the front here. It's a sock fit construction as well in the tongue. A little bit hard to see, but basically this tongue is made of a stretch material, and the system we call sock fit actually wraps over the top of the foot right here. So the tongue actually extends down to both sides of the midfoot, wraps the tongue, wraps the top of the foot with the tongue here, and makes just a lightweight kind of sock fit feel. So it removes bulk and actually gives you a really nice fit in the midfoot. The upper is all synthetic, which makes this a vegan shoe as well. The bottom package actually is quite technical. The outsole is made up of Vibram Mega Grip rubber with a light base construction. And what light base is, it's a different construction method where they actually use a much thinner rubber base to the outsole, but they reinforce it with a fabric layer in there. So you still get the strength, but you're saving a lot of weight because you're reducing rubber in the outsole. So that light base construction, and then with Mega Grip rubber, which is a high friction rubber compound. You can see here on the traction story on the bottom, we've got a really nice lug shapes, which give you great traction and also friction when you're on rock. So the midsole itself is actually an EVA 2-density midsole, and it also got a TPU arch insert in here, shaped kind of like a figure 8. Protects the arch and gives really good rear foot and midfoot stability, but is quite lightweight and still flexible. So that is the bottom construction. So the shoe itself weighs 265 grams, which for the protection and the cushioning is actually quite lightweight. The stack height is 25 in the heel and 19 in the forefoot. So it's a nice amount of cushioning, which is super versatile. That gives you a 6 mil drop. So it's kind of in the sweet spot between sort of a neutral drop type shoe. But again, as I said, quite lightweight at 265 grams. So this shoe is intended for kind of all-around running, all-purpose, whether it's shorter trail runs every day, up to ultra distance, because it's got enough cushioning and protection underfoot that you can definitely push the mileage with the Spin Ultra. The men's will actually be available in 2 colorways. So this is our current colorway, which won the awards I mentioned earlier, and we're adding a second colorway here in the gray and blue for next January. On the women's side, we are also launching a new colorway as well, the gray and the sky blue, and the current colorway here is the gray and mineral green. So this is available now, and a new colorway available in January of 2020. These will retail for $149. The second new trail running shoe I'd like to talk to you about is called the Rush. The Rush is a brand new model for Scarpa for spring 2020. The Rush has got a pretty cool story as far as the technology goes as well. The big story here is what we call the IKS, or Interactive Kinetic System. It's a brand new outsole concept, outsole and midsole concept actually, which basically is a dynamic impact absorption and traction system. The way that we've done that is we've designed in 5 concave traction pods. There's 1 in the heel and 4 separate pods in the forefoot. I don't know if you can see it as well on the screen, but they're concave, so they kind of are cupped. And basically when you load this up or weight it upon impact, these concave traction pods actually collapse a little bit and absorb impact. And they also engage secondary lugs for additional traction, which you find in the middle of the concavity there. So they're increasing impact absorption, and they're also adding traction. So that IKS system carries on through the rubber outsole into the midsole. The midsole itself is made up of dual density EVA, so you've got a medium density here and a little bit softer density in the heel, and it also has a TPU insert which protects the arch and also wraps around the heel here to give really good rear foot stability. So this shoe is much more structured than the Spin Ultra that we talked about. This shoe is going to be better for if you're going on much more rugged trails or maybe carrying a pack with a little bit of weight. So still good for all around trail running use, but definitely will cross over quite well to light hiking or even lightweight overnights, fast packing missions where you want to wear a lighter, more dynamic shoe. The Rush would be great for those kinds of things. The upper itself is all synthetic, so it's fabric with welded PU overlays. It's got a reinforced toe box. So super lightweight. It's going to absorb very limited amount of water, and it's going to dry quickly because it's all synthetic. So it also is a vegan shoe as well. We have speed lacing here on the front and a stretch tongue construction as well, a variation of our sock fit tongue construction. So you're going to get a really good wrap around the midfoot here as well with this construction. And then with the stability in the midsole and outsole, it's actually just quite a structured shoe. It does weigh a little bit more than the Spin Ultra. It's going to be around 365, 370 grams in the final version, but it does have a lot more protection and support. So again, it's going to cross over to that light hike or even fast packing use. The Rush is actually going to retail for $139 next spring, and the men's is available in this color, the ocean blue, and the women's is available in aqua, which is this color here. Okay, so just a quick summary on the new trail running product for spring 2020. We are adding new colorways in the Spin Ultra. Again, this was a multi-award winning shoe from our spring 19 launch. This is a super versatile, all-around trail running shoe. It's great for shorter runs, a variety of trails. It's also going to be really good for longer up to ultra distance training and racing as well. So that's the Spin Ultra. And then we're launching a brand new shoe called the Rush, which has much more structure and rear foot support. It's a little bit heavier shoe, but more rugged and supportive and protective as well. Good for all kinds of trail use, really rugged terrain. It's going to cross over really well to light hiking and also to fast packing light overnight adventures as well.